so the tip-off, it's Miami. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3, and it's Freak in at the point. Now here's Freak. Goes back up. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got the first points up on the board for Miami.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Johnson dishes to Rubio. It's tipped. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. 4-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Wade kicks to Freak. Second shot opportunity, and Whiteside again.
I just love the determination on that backboard, coming out of the gates really, really strong.
Rubio the pass to Towns. On the wing, Wiggins. Towns sets the pick for Wiggins. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Wade dishes to Freak. And he goes in for the dunk.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. On the wing, Wiggins. And it's Dang with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Johnson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's Rubio penetrating. Nice shot by Arthur. Arthur's got his first basket. Miami leading by 6. The dish now to Whiteside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Towns at the elbow. Johnson outside. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Good on the shot. And that's now 6 points now in the game for Hassan Whiteside. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. There's the pick. The shot from 20 feet away. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Freak. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Rubio outside. Wiggins against Whiteside. Wiggins left side. And Whiteside sends it back. They recover it. Nice shot by Arthur. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Freak with it. We saw him with 29 points last game. It's deflected. Now Rubio. Passes it to Arthur. Wide open. Miami grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Miami.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Timberwolves shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgie Dang comes in for Wiggins, and it's Muhammad in for Johnson. Nikola Pekovic. Montejunas comes in for Gorgie Dang. Wiggins is checked in for Jarrell Arthur. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Towns is out there with Montejunas. Then it's Johnson, and it's Muhammad in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Freak. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans had a huge game. He ended with 29 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Clock at 4. Releases from the wing and drills it. Freak's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Wiggins kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Towns, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and that one, no questions, powered it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Miami leading by 3. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. And here's Freak. He's got 11. Now here's Johnson. Wiggins outside. The feed to Towns. Buries it down low. Now just a 1-point Miami lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Freak. Off target from 3-point range. The Timberwolves have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Pass to Montejunas. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Freak. The Heat need to get a shot off. Bosch, no one around him. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Zhang comes in for Moniunas. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Tyler Johnson. And then for Miami, Amare Stoudemire. He's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. Wiggins right side. The baseline J. That's in, coming off an assist for Yo. Rubio's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Bosch kicks to Dragic. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Freak. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Timberwolves trail. 1:05 left now here in the second. Rubio the pass to Pekovic. Now here's Muhammad. He's guarded closely. Misses his 2nd shot in 4 attempts from the field. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the 2nd quarter. Here's Freak. Rubio with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 10 here in the 2nd quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Pekovic with a screen. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
And that one's good. Freak.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard.
More NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
A good quarter for Freak. He has 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
On the floor for Miami, Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. And it's Freak in at the 1. And the jam by Whiteside.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The free throw drops for Towns.
At the line for 2.
And Towns drops them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Whiteside dishes to Wade. And Freak throws it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Rubio outside. Here's Towns off the left rim and out.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot.
Minnesota shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Rubio outside. Dang against Wiggins. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Freak with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Dang gets a wide open look. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Towns sets the pick for Wiggins. Shoots from 14. And the foul called on Darrell Arthur. That's his first foul. Monty Eunice is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Miami with a change here, too. Leno Udrich, he's checked in for Freak. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Zhang comes in for Monty Eunice. Wiggins is checked in for Darrell Arthur. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Johnson. Rubio, the pass to Pekovic. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Bosch.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Wiggins kicks to Muhammad. At the elbow, Pekovic. Again, the miss by Pekovic. The Heat leading by 15. Freak with it. He's got 19. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And it's the Heat with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Arthur out there with Gorgie Dang. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and there's Pekovic, and it's Rubio in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Zhang, a screen. Rubio dishes to Pekovic, and stolen by Whiteside.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Bosch, the screen. Here's Freak. Bangs home the trifecta. Freak's got 22. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Just 5 to shoot. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Personal foul. Shooting Minnesota. Justice Winslow. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And it's Johnson in for Gorgie Dang. Luol Deng is checked in for the Heat. Wade comes in for Goran Dragic. And so he hits both. Timberwolves shooting here about 46% for the game. Rubio, the pass to Johnson. Wiggins up top. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock to stop the run. And that one's good.
Arthur, 2 points.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Freak kicks to Winslow. Now here's Freak, covered by Rubio. Here's Freak. The dish to Winslow. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Winslow's got 4 points this quarter.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And it's Rubio penetrating, puts it up from 17, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Feeds to Dang. He dishes it to Whiteside. They double him with Wiggins. Freak kicks to Winslow. A second chance effort. Dang can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Rubio with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Miami leading by 20. Freak dishes to Wade. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Towns kicks to Johnson. Arthur passes to Johnson. Wiggins drives in. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Let's go. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Winslow. 24 points for Freak.
Good ball.
Team in that last huddle. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. Guys, we'll see how coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
And thank you, Doris. And it's Rubio penetrating. And Towns gets it to go.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
The Heat leading by 20. Outside Dang.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
To the left side wing. And here's Bosch for 3. That is good. Bosch has got 5 points in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that one's good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Rubio outside. Arthur with it. He's up against Bosch. Johnson dishes to Wiggins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Andrew Wiggins. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Freak, covered by Wiggins. And it's Freak missing. Now Wiggins pass to Wise. Dishes to Muhammad. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second clock.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.